Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I just wanted to talk to you about how you can actually start to attract clients to have them coming to you rather than you actually going to them. And the best part is that this works for any type of agency. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to be in marketing like I am. The general principles of this video work for, realistically, as I said, any type of agency. If you are watching this video, you probably A, don't have any clients and you want to know how to get clients really easily, or B, you have some clients but you want to get more clients faster and you don't want to spend like hours and hours on outreach. But if you're watching this video, you follow the same pattern of you want to get more clients faster and easier. It's really that simple. And after running my own agency for 2 years now and speaking to many agency owners, I can tell you what's working right now and what is definitely not working right now. The real winners aren't actually chasing the clients. The clients are actually chasing them. There's been a sort of split between who's chasing who. So how do you actually get there? Well, I'm going to be breaking down 3 simple principles that me and other agency owners have been utilizing to get clients. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Alessandro. I've been running my 5 to nearly 6-figure agency now for around 2.5 years now. And I'll leave my Instagram in the description below if you want to send me a message or anything like that, because that's where I'm most active on. Anyways, let's get right into it. The first things first, I'm going to say the most important one right off the gate. This is by far the most important one. If you don't have this one, everything else will probably fail. And that is your offer. The saying goes, the offer trumps all. The closer an offer actually feels like a no-brainer to a client, the easier it's going to be to attract them. But first, by breaking down this offer, we have to first analyze what actually makes a good offer. A good offer is the trade-off between the risk and reward a client can get. Essentially, clients want to maximize the amount of reward they can get with minimizing their risk. Essentially, clients want the most risk-free way to make the most amount of money from a deal. That's really the job of an offer. So, an offer has 2 parts to it. It has to reduce the risk for a client, e.g., less risk is a better offer. Second part, it has to guarantee a level of success for the client. The more guaranteed success, the better an offer. And the more you do both of these together, the better an offer will be. Let's say you're targeting real estate agents. Which offer sounds like a better offer? The first offer is a simple $1,000 a month to generate leads from ads, okay? The second offer is going to be $1,000 a month to run ads. However, there's going to be a guarantee of 7 qualified appointments of people that show up to buy the property. If not, there will be a 50% refund for wasting your time. Clearly, the second option is going to be the better option. Why? Because you're guaranteeing a level of success. 7 appointments of people actually interested in buying that actually show up. And also, you're minimizing the risk. 50% refund if you don't achieve it. That is what makes it a better offer. An offer should also be specific. The more specific an offer is to an industry, the easier it's actually going to be to attract clients. Notice how the better offer said 7 qualified appointments for people that actually show up. Why is this specific to real estate agents? Because real estate agents need obviously qualified appointments that actually are interested in buying the house. And a big problem they have is that sometimes they don't show up. So making it the fact that it's guaranteed for them to show up is specific to them. Therefore, it's going to make attracting them a whole bunch easier. Now, I understand the argument against the offer thing. If you can't, for example, guarantee a level of success, you have to refund them, which means you're going to lose margins and everything like that. Is it going to be more riskier for you? 100% yes. But I'm going to be so honest with you. If you're not the one that's going to be giving this offer for this industry that you're trying to get into, somebody else will. So it's either you are going to be doing this offer and taking the clients for yourself, or somebody else is going to do it and take your clients. It is really that simple. If you can't give what your niche or industry wants, somebody else is going to do it, right? So it's better you be that person that does it than somebody else. And if you're starting out and you have no idea what sort of guarantee or what even is a good offer, what guarantee can you do for an industry, try and get some experience, right? Do any project you can for free. And if you don't know what industry to get into, I really recommend start looking at your network. Let's say your dad does real estate, your dad is in hospitality, or your mum does this, or a friend's dad does this. Start in that industry because that's the most highest chance you can get experience in. Get some job there, get some work experience, understand the level of results you can get, and over time, you can obviously get in better results. You understand you can generate X amount of leads for this industry, and then you can refine your offer over time. And remember, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. It's so much smarter to just see what's working in an industry and just think, how can I turn this offer into a no-brainer offer? All right, perfect. So now let's move on to the second thing that you should be doing in order to attract clients on autopilot, and that is building trust, social media, and personal branding. Look, I understand that being on camera for some people is a nightmare, right? It's the worst thing you can do ever, but to be completely honest with you, it is a non-excusable in 2025. Because you could have the best offer in the world, you could have the best results on planet Earth, but if no one has ever heard of you, and you don't have a website, or no one knows who you are from your personal brand, or you don't show any kind of trust, no one, and I mean no one, is going to click on you. Just imagine you're a business owner, right? And you're claiming you can get, amazing results for this industry, right? And then you click on an Instagram profile and no posts, no nothing. A website, old, hasn't been updated in months. Are you honestly going to trust someone that doesn't even exist on social media? No, you're not. I wouldn't, you certainly wouldn't. And so if you're trying to offer services to a business, that's the one thing you cannot be doing. And that's why having a personal brand and social media is essential in 2025. And you can show things like screenshot of past results, even from free trials that you've been doing. You can show quick video testimonials, which are easy to record on Zoom. You can show quick walkthrough of case studies, how I got X leads for Y client using Z method, for example. And of course, regular value posting, insights, tips and tricks for your industry. And it does not have to be anything fancy, okay? Just a speaking video is good enough, especially at the beginner stage. Over time, you're just gonna naturally get better at editing and at speaking and this kind of stuff. So over time, you can obviously refine your content, make it, a bit more engaging, a bit more value driven. But at the start, it's really just important to get your face on a camera and post it as soon as you can. And I also do suggest you use all the platforms. Try LinkedIn, try YouTube, try Instagram, try TikTok, because it's better to spread your content out to as many places as you can, just so you can essentially diverse your portfolio of social media, right? Because you don't need to generate new ideas every time. You can just repurpose content. If you have a YouTube idea about a certain topic, you can turn that into 3 LinkedIn posts, right? Or you can turn that into 3 different Instagram reels, which can be turned into 3 different TikTok ideas. All right, perfect. Now let's look at the final section of how to attract clients on autopilot. And that is, it's about quality and quantity outreach. We've all heard the saying, it's all a numbers game. And it's absolutely true. It is all a numbers game at the end of the day. But what most people don't say is that it's all about a quality and quantity numbers game. It's true you can just blast out 5,000 emails, but if that email copywriting sucks, you're gonna get the same amount of responses as somebody who sent 500 emails. The way to actually fix this is really by starting by researching your prospects and your leads. I know it's boring and you hear it all the time. You have to research and build a customer profile. I know it's boring, but could you imagine, all right, if a company or any company in the world just sent random messages and did random marketing for their company? Imagine Apple just doing random marketing without thinking about their customers. Yeah, they would fail, right? They do really badly. And it's the same principle with you. You do have to do your research. You have to understand what they think, what they speak, what they're looking for, what problems they have, and you have to write a message based on that. That being said, good copywriting should start with pain point, right? It should always start with pain point with anyone. It should also then come with solution, how you are a solution that no one's ever done before or something that you do differently. It should also come with social proof. Social proof is super important, and that should be at the end of the message. And just in between the solution and social proof, you should have the offer. The offer is obviously what makes you different, something that is unique and something that is exactly timed with the pain point that you can be the solution for. It's super important to note down that long messages and long emails, they just don't work anymore, right? Business owners today have the shortest attention span ever. Why, you may ask? Well, because they get literally around 80 to I was going to say 100 there for a second. They're going to get about 80 to 100 messages a day. Emails, messages, LinkedIn, all of that a day. So when you're writing an email or LinkedIn or Instagram message, whatever, try and keep it 5 to 7 lines maximum. Anything above that, and trust me, no one's going to read it. And remember, I'm just talking about emails now, but outreach doesn't just mean emails. It can mean Instagram messages, all right, from your personal brand, LinkedIn messages, obviously emails. There are so many places you can do outreach, and you shouldn't just limit yourself to one. Just like I said before with diversifying your portfolio of social media, you should also diversify the amount of platforms you're doing outreach on. And if you want to know the best methods to send messages on each platform, remember what I said earlier about reinventing the wheel. You don't have to do it. Just don't directly copy someone. Try and do your own little spin on it. And here is the trick. All 3 points I talked about in this video are not actually separate points. They all work together to make attracting clients on easy mode by continuous compounding. For example, the better offer you can have means that you can actually attract slightly more clients. With more clients, you can get more results and more testimonials. With more testimonials and more proof, you can build up your social media easier by showing value content and all that. And the more you can build up your social media, the more clients you can get. The more clients you can get, the more results. It's literally just a loop again and again to eventually making clients being attracted to you rather than you actually going to get clients. So to tie everything together, attracting clients can be easy when you follow the principles of this video. By building an irresistible offer, so good it actually feels riskier not going with you than going with get results. Even if you do free work or anything, you need to get results to show proof. Be on social media. It's non-exclusive in 2025. Get there, start posting videos, and start becoming the voice in your industry. And finally, focus on quality outreach, not just blasting 10,000 emails and hoping you can do something. If you do this, you are going to notice massive results within 90 days. So make sure when you get started to not overthink it and be consistent. Remember, this is all a long-term game. Do this and you will be amazed at how quickly and how easy it will be to attract clients. And remember, if this video helped, remember to hit the like button and smash the subscribe button. Comment anything down if you have any questions, and I will see you on the next one. See ya.